Hundreds of patients who say they were injured by a Jacksonville orthopedic surgeon could receive punitive damages, meaning that they could get more money from their legal action, and it could cost the hospital tens of millions of dollars.
We're talking about Dr. David Heekin and Ascension St. Vincent's Riverside Hospital. A judge now saying there is enough evidence that executives at the hospital failed to stop Dr. Heekin from performing surgeries despite concerns about his behavior.
On your sides, Taylor Levesque is live in our newsroom tonight. So Taylor, what evidence was the judge referring to?
The judge cited complaints that Dr. Heekin was screaming at nurses and patients and showed signs of impairment, including being unable to speak clearly or grasp surgical tools.
The order signed by Circuit Judge Bruce Anderson says despite being warned about Heekin's behavior, hospital executives allowed Heekin to continue practicing and assured patients he was fine.
The punitive damages are designed not to put a company out of business, but to cost the company, if it's proven to be true, enough money that it's going to dissuade people from making choices that puts people's lives and health at risk just to make more profit.
The hospital and Heekin deny the malpractice claims. Lawyer Barry Ansbacher says punitive damages can be awarded when there is enough evidence for a jury to determine someone acted recklessly. Florida law sets caps on the damages, which Ansbacher says the jury decides on.
Depending on what's proven, would either be 3 times or 4 times the compensatory damages, or the cap dollar amount wise would be 1 million or 4 million, whichever is greater.
Despite what the judge stated, it is up to a jury to decide if the hospital was an unwitting party to the alleged malpractice or if it was negligent.
Then if they say yes to that second question, how much money should be awarded to punish the hospital? After they make that verdict, the judge would then apply any limitations or caps. In other words, reduce the amount the jury awards, assuming that they award an amount that exceeds the cap that the statute provides for.
Dr. Heekin suffers from a degenerative neurological disorder that impairs speech, balance, and emotional control. He retired in 2020, and more than 400 lawsuits have been filed so far. In the studio, Taylor Levesque, First Coast News, on your side.
Thank you, Taylor.